Hey guys, me the one Seatrian, and big update for Escanor fans. He got a buff. So here we can see the dev notes from before the update on what they changed about Escanor. So I'm assuming you already know this. So for his axe, you'll see that his sun stacks or sunspots, okay, for the amount of sunspots you need to activate flare. Before it was 12 times or 12 stacks, but now it's only 10. So that actually is great because you'll get your flare much quicker, meaning you'll have less time building up your Escanor so that you can go boom boom if you know what I mean. Next is that since they decreased sunspots or the max sunspots you can have, okay, they also buffed flare. So what does flare do? So before, you'll have a max HP increase by 25%, okay, but now, okay, you'll have a max HP increase of 35%, which is great because Escanor's Escanor's damage scales with his HP. And another thing is they increased or they added an increase pierce by 20%. So what this means is that more of your damage is gonna go through the defense, meaning your damage is gonna go boom boom. Anyway, that's his passive. So it's great because they increased your max HP and added another part of his passive. Now we have an ultimate move cleansing fire tweak as well. So before, your minimum damage is 50%, which is what most fans complained about. So it's 50 to 350%. But now you're having a starting damage of 100% to 500%. So that's a huge increase. So does that actually translate to a huge damage increase in the game itself? So we're gonna have a battle trial here, and we're gonna test his damage, and we're also gonna test his damage on different bosses as well. So for this team, I'll be using, of course, my standard Nuke Rush team, which consisting of Escanor, and I have his Glutinous Soul Axe with level 50 and a level 4 with enchantments 41.26% fire attack increase and 15.71% fire damage increase. And for my armor, I will be using a level 2 Northern Wilderness with HP increase, crit damage increase, and crit chance increase, with my Eye of the Ominous Star top with level 2 and some Immortal Watcher belts and bottoms, as long as a 3-piece Arachne set and Dark Chaos earrings, just for the crit chance though. And my Merlin will be using this a 3-piece Twisted Thought earrings, which is increasing her burst efficiency by 15% and additionally increases ultimate move damage by 20% when a burst is activated. So very good for Escanor. So as usual, I'm gonna use my Alt Rush team, or Nuke Rush team as I like to call it. Just gonna fill up our magic points here. Then we're just gonna wait for the burst to get removed because I want Merlin to be the one who's going to activate the burst. Because with Merlin, you actually get a much higher damage bonus. Now let's activate this burst. Okay, so flare is activated. And now I was not able to see the damage. Hit the replay button. So as you can see, I have dealt 2,130,160 damage plus an additional 1,239,361 damage. Okay, so that's like 3.3 million total damage. And to put that into perspective, or to have a comparison, I'll show you how much damage my Escanor was dealing before the buff. Here you can see I only dealt 1.6 million, if you can see clearly, 1,682,138 damage with an additional 922,979 damage. Now let's test his other skills without. Oh, so 295,000 on the special skill and 327,000 on the normal skill. Why is his normal skill more powerful than his special skill? I don't know. So as you can see, that there is a noticeable difference on Escanor's kit. You can now have faster flare activations and more damage on your ult. How much damage does that actually translate when doing bosses? So here we're going to do Galand because his weakness is fire. So we're just gonna test and see how much damage Escanor actually deals. So before, he's actually not that powerful in terms of damage because his ult, even at high magic points, can only do about 30 to 40%. Well, on my build, okay? But now, let's see. That's like a 50%. Okay, so as you can see, his damage is now higher than before, and you can easily clear Galand now, even under a minute. I'm using a sub-optimal team and I'm clearing it under a minute. So that's very difficult to do before the update. How about on time-space junction, especially on Marmas? So we've done Marmas before. We've done Marmas a couple of times, and actually I've done Marmas earlier, and before we have a clear time of 1 minute and 54 seconds, and now that goes down to 1 minute and 31 seconds. Okay, so it actually shaved off like 20 seconds of your time. So I'm just gonna play a match of Marmas first as a demonstration. Okay, let's try that again. I seem to always be running out of type points. Anyway, okay, just so you know, I've done 2 rounds of Marmas before this one, and I kept dying because I kept messing up the timing to stun him during his attacks. 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay, we're gonna do everything faster this time. Okay, so flare just even if flare is expired, you can see how much damage I'm still dealing. see? See how much damage I'm dealing? Okay, so we cleared Space-Time Junction Marmas in just 1 minute and 36 seconds. A few minutes or a few seconds more than our record, but as you can see, even if I'm using a suboptimal team, we are doing pretty good damage. Okay, so yeah, I would say that Escanor with his buff is really good. Okay, so how about his great sword? Actually, I don't have my Escanor great sword built because I rarely use him. But for this video, I'm gonna use Escanor greatsword. However, I don't have an Escanor greatsword team built, so we're just gonna use a suboptimal team for now. So we're gonna switch Merlin out for King with his Grimoire, and everything else should be fine. With this team, I was able to clear the Ancient Dragon Abyss with just under 10 minutes. So we're gonna try and defeat him how much quicker I can finish him with the buffed Escanor. So let's see. Take note guys, this is a really suboptimal team I'm using, because I don't have support units like Manny, I don't have Daisy. I am very unlucky when it comes to support units, okay? So we're just gonna maximize our burn damage here. Then we're just gonna maximize everything. I mean, not bad damage, but certainly not good either. Or I'm just tripping because it's damage over time. What? My son just exploded. Okay, so we're here at the point where we're just gonna evade all attacks. This is gonna take a lot of our time. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good so far. Right, we've stunned the guy. Oh, I think I equipped the wrong engravement. Oh, mind you guys, this is with the wrong engravement. That's why it's taking forever to charge the defense stacks. Oh, that's actually really good damage. Okay, let's charge. Ouch. Emergency ult from King. We need heals. No, don't leave. Okay, so we managed to clear the dungeon in 8 minutes and 8 seconds. So that's almost a 2-minute difference. Okay, and mind you, okay, I'm just gonna remind you, I don't have the proper engraving. When I first did this, or when I first did it within 10 minutes, I had the proper engraving. I don't have the proper engraving here. So, in conclusion, can I say that Escanor's buff is significant? I would say yes. Okay, Escanor's buff is really significant. See, I don't have the proper equipment. And, okay, so it's pretty significant, and yeah, the damage is really good. Okay. So, yeah, Netmarble heard our cries and buffed the GOAT, the one who stands at the pinnacle of all creations, the man, the myth, the legend, Escanor. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.